Coming back at you with some more regular structured content today. I want to talk about this, the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera, but more importantly the Viltrox EF to M2 adapter that I purchased to go with it. So my first impressions of this straight out of the box is it's actually pretty good. It fits well between both the Micro Four Thirds mount of the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera, but it also fits well any EF lens that you adapt to it. In comparison to my non-focal reducing one for my Canon M50, this one actually doesn't seem to wobble. It seems to be of better build quality as well, which it should be for an extra 100 quid. And also the actual mount support on the bottom is secured with Allen keys rather than a thumb screw. One of the problems that I did notice about this was, although when I purchased it, it was marketed to fit EF-S lenses, it did not in fact fit them due to the depth of the actual mount adapter itself. It looks as if there was a problem with the spec sheet. However, when I contacted Viltrox and I checked another couple of their products, the same ones just by different sellers on Amazon, they actually had different product sheets. One of the other problems that I noticed was that the actual iris control within the Pocket Cinema camera and on the actual mount adapter itself does not work properly. I find that when I try to adjust the aperture inside the software of the camera, what happens is it just kind of jumps around randomly. It doesn't always end up in the same place, and the actual switch on this doesn't work at all. I've tried reinstalling the firmware via USB, plugging it into my PC and my Mac. However, it doesn't seem to make any difference whatsoever. I reached out to Viltrox, they said it could be a faulty unit. I am yet to send it back to see whether or not that is the case. I do intend on manual focusing with this camera anyway. I have a selection of vintage lenses adapted to EF mount, as well as the EF-24-70 f4, which I'm using right now. I use all of those on this camera and I manual focus all of them. I'm not too bothered about the lack of autofocus because for the applications of this camera, most of the time I'll be manual focusing anyway. The image quality that comes out of here is still pretty good anyway, so I'm not too bummed about that. In fact, I'm actually pretty impressed that for 150 quid, I can adapt all of my EF lenses to Micro Four Thirds mount and still get a decent image quality that isn't affected by any artifacts. So in short, if you're looking for a cheap option to adapt EF lenses to your Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera 4K, still a mouthful, still need to find another name for it. But if you're looking for an adapter, try the Viltrox one. If you don't want to fork out 700 quid for a Metabones speed booster, try going for one of the Viltrox Focal Reducers. That is it for me on this video. Don't forget, hit the like button if you liked it, get subscribed, like the bell if you want to stay up to date for whenever I release a new video, and until the next one, see ya.